Yes, welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Blitz Universe. We have another episode of the Raseiniai Heroes Medal series. I think it's episode 9. I'm not quite sure, I wasn't sure on the previous video, but I should keep more track probably of what episode I'm on. But then again, these are 3 games, 21 kills in total. And we are first gonna watch Ronin 55 in the ARL 44, which is a funny linguistic coincidence, I think. In the ARL 44, and then he's Ronin 55. His team is spreading out, as you can see. He stopped here at Rockfield, and the ARL, especially in its top configuration, has a really strong gun. That gun can penetrate, well, practically everything, especially if a tank pops up like this and shows its engine deck. You have no problem just churning through the tank and just, yeah, really blasting them away. But what you can also see now from the screen already is that his team is scattered, but so is Ronin's team, and he's gonna do the sensible thing, just wait here for the reload. I bet he figured I'm going to be able to shoot that Panzer 4G, but alas, that was not to be, and Reds are pushing the bunker line hard. There's still a heavy tank on his team left that is going to be able to hopefully hold off the advance just a little bit. Well, no, he was not. Just as you say stuff like that, a flank falls. Ronin is going to take it easy here. He's going to get this position, maybe take a blind shot. No, he can't shoot that ARL. He wants to make sure that his shots that he is going to do on target hit. And he has got gun depression, he has his hull protected over here. And he wants to make sure that he will be able to do damage and probably not get spotted, which is a good thing. He's shooting through that tree and does get spotted, which is, I think, that BDR up there on top, the Badger, the tank that precedes the ARL actually in the French line. And you can see he's very slowly inching forward. Yeah, that had to be the tank that spotted him earlier. He's not popping the adrenaline. I would have done that on this occasion. I'm a bit of a knob. You get unlucky bounce. Unlucky bounce. You do get moments where you pop adrenaline and you then pop it in vain because you don't get the shot off. And his team is capturing now. He's got 3 kills. He has some work to do. Can he shoot this? Easy 8? No. Maybe you should have gone forward, mate. You're becoming precariously low on hit points. Not so much, but you do get low on teammates now. Oh, hello, Easy 8. I can shoot you now. Lovely. Ronin is rolling back. It is a 2-on-3 at the moment. And it's a T25 versus a KV1, an ARL, and a Jackson. And we've left a Jackson at, I think, a one-shot possibility for Ronin. And the Jackson has to be somewhere between his position and the T25. Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is. The Jackson was not aware of him coming in. Oh, he missed. How did he miss that shot? Yeah, now's the time to pop adrenaline, and the Jackson can just miss as well. That is lucky. It has a slow turret to first. Keep going around, mate. Can you avoid getting... No, he does not getting hit, but he does take out the Jackson. And in the meantime, the T25 has made a maneuver back up the slope, which buys Ronin some very valuable time. The KV1 realizes what is happening, so he's dropping down, I think. And is he ready to face Ronin? No, he is not. He is tracked in place. If you can play this carefully, this is where... Oh, yeah, this is where you have to choose. What are you going to do? Are you going to kill the KV1? Or are you going to help your teammate? He chose the latter. He wanted to help the T25, but by the time he will be able to shoot this ARL, the ARL is reloading. Yes, but he's facing him backwards. Shoot him up the ass once. You can do it again probably. Through the track wheel maybe. Come on, high roll. No, he's 21 on the ARL. He can take a hit because he had the hit points left, but he has to clear the ARL now. And then I hope that the KV1 does not have a shot on him. And the KV1 does not get a shot on him. Right, he is not risking shooting the KV1 himself. And Raseiniai, yeah, he's going to get the Raseiniai. He's already loaded the APCR on this gun. the big gun on the ARL, that's not really needed. It's a tier 8 gun. That thing can chew through basically anything you're facing. And look what he's doing. He's rolling in there. Shoot. Oh, leaves two hit points in a situation like this. Come on, reload. And yes, gets the shot in on the KV-1 for 7 kills. 2,503 damage. 0 damage blocked. But he gets a well-deserved Raseiniai medal. As you can see, a first class because of the XP, 1316, 1053. I think that's pretty darn close to an ace on the ARL. And a shout out to the T25 as well, who did a really good job at holding back the advance, of keeping the enemies at bay. And thank you, Ronin55, for sending this replay into me. Right, next one. We are moving towards Alpenstadt, and we are going to we're going to watch a game by Tovarish97 in the IS6, and again he is top tier, as you can see. And well, the CDC is going right instead of left, and then the SU-152 does want to go left, and the AMX does not want to go left, and the housing is upset. And Tovarish is doing the sensible thing, going to the middle. If a team flanks completely to the left or completely to the right, and if they split up, it can often be a good thing to keep the middle, to be the link between the left flank of the team and the right flank of the team. And especially if you're on a map like Alpenstadt, where there are some big tank destroyer positions on the northern flank, and where there's nobody spotted, and as soon as you say that 2 tanks are spotted, there's a heavy tank. There is the Löwe, as you can see. There are 4 tanks spotted, 2 tanks of Reds on the northern flank and 2 tanks on the southern flank. And Tovarish97 has his work cut out for him. He is now facing a few tanks over here. Another red IS-6, which he bounces, and he can move back behind the building just in time. Yes, the IS-6 has shot, and you can already see that the Reds are in an advantageous position. They pretty much have the team cornered in the town. There's a heavy tank contesting the cap. The light tank is going down. The SU-152 needs some help, but this tank has to go. The red IS-6, and that's the first kill Tovarish is able to make. He's got some support in the form of Tiger 1, which is a good tank, high DPM, good penetration values, good accuracy. I was going to say, well, it's a 1 or 2, but is now 1 versus 3 in terms of tank skill. That's a good shot on the turret of the Löwe. And will you be able to push in without getting hit? There is that Smasher still left. Hello, Smasher. I'm going to reload. I've got HE loaded, and I'm going to splash you. Good thinking, Tovarish. Really good thinking. Don't poke out. You can kill the Smasher with HE. But there's still a heavy tank, a Löwe left. There is a light tank left, and they have lost the northern flank, as you can see. So they have to push in now and clear this Löwe, who has a dead driver. Shoot him up. Yes, there we go. Nice, nice, nice. How does damage do 0 damage, says the SU-152. Yeah, it happens if you shoot them on a gun barrel, for example, or if you shoot on the tracks and absorb all of the kinetic energy, then you can do 0 damage. Hello, SU-152. Luckily, the SU-152 decided to shoot AP instead of HE. HE wouldn't have penetrated anyway, but it's always good to bounce a shot from an SU-152. And that's a T-49, he can clear him. And it is now a 2-on-3. And what I would do now is leave the cap. Otherwise you will get surrounded. And if you get surrounded, yeah, you do have a flexible, dangerous end. And he's against 3 tank destroyers, as you can see. Can he shoot this tank? He wants to shoot the SU-152, shoots... Just a T-25 instead, and he has to do a kilometer now. And the biggest advantage he has is a turret. So he's going to use his rock brilliantly. And the T-25 AT is not doing a bad thing at all. He's just setting up over here. But they are a bit too close to the rock. And Tovarish, he realizes what is happening. So he's going to roll down here, then kill this T-25 AT. He has got the bridge over here. Hello, SU-152. Yes, not. Where is he? Where is he? he's on the other side. And the SU-152 decides, well, if that tank is if he is moving forward, then I shall move under the bridge because I don't have a turret. I can shoot him up the ass. For 257, so that was an HE shot, and Tofarish has got what he wanted now because he's got both tanks on the good side of him, and he takes out the SU-152. Has only this ISU-152 to clear now, and yes, that has a big gun. But if the tank lumbers forward and you can park yourself on the side, good thinking, mate. Great driving, and there will be people commenting now. He was lucky to be against a noob red team. Yes, he was maybe. But all in all, smart gameplay will always trump Muppets. And even smart gameplay will always trump good or decent gameplay. So thank you very much, Toverich97, for sending this game into the channel and allowing me to use it. Next one. Talking about smart and not so clever gameplay. We're watching Toelamp in the WZ1111GFT, which from now on in this video at least shall be called the WZ. It's easier and shorter. And he's in a tank destroyer in a supremacy match, and there are no tanks contesting B cap of his team. And if there are no tanks contesting B cap on your team and you are a fixed gun tank destroyer, don't push that. Just don't. You will get flanked and get shot in the side and in the bum cheeks and up your ass. It won't be pretty. It won't be pretty. But you can also nearly always figure out that if the sole medium tank on the Reds is pushing towards C, there will probably, it's not always the case, but probably there will be no tanks at B cap. And Toelamp realizes what is happening because, oh, of course there's a Tiger 1. But you have a big gun in the WZ. So what you then want to do is push in. And push the front of the tank into the Tiger, pop adrenaline, and deny him from rolling around, then shoot him again. The Tiger is doing this pretty darn well. He gets the bounce on the gun mantlet, bump into the Tiger once more. His team is losing the flank. They've lost C-cap and they've lost 2 tanks already. So we can shoot him again. There we go. That's how you take care of a Tiger 1 in a fixed gun, big gun tank destroyer like the WZ1111GFT. And what is now going to unfold is basically, well, a farming exercise. He shoots a T-34 Independence, quick shot, but it goes in 94 left, HE, then probably shoot the Black Prince maybe, just a bit more of a juicy target. Yes, that one goes in 462. And Reds are just going to roll forward, inch forward now. Toelamp is going to clear the... No, misses! It is a... yeah, lovely. Oh, AP on the turret, great stuff. And now the Reds are going to make a mistake, because this T-34-2GFT does manage to lunge forward, but this ISU-152 does not. And then the Black Prince is figuring, oh, this tank, my teammate, he just exploded next to me. Could it be that there's a big gun tank destroyer at the B cap? I mean, they've just captured B, but, well, there's nobody shooting now. I think I'm safe. Shall we go kill this lurber? And the T-34 says, yeah, let's go in and kill the lurber. And then Toelamp says, thank you, I'll just shoot you now. And the Tiger P clears the lurber, as you can see. And the Tiger P does not go into cover. Oh, that's a big gun. Shall I shoot him? No, it's not going to happen. Not going to happen. I mean, fortune favors the brave. Just as you figure out, right, I can take this shot and then I'll probably get banned once by the Tiger P. You clear him. And do you think these 2 tanks have now learned their lesson? The T-34 to the T-7 tank destroyer. Well, think again. They've not learned their lesson. The T-44 and the T-34-2GFT, they are thinking, what is the purpose of supremacy? The purpose of supremacy is to get 1,000 points. How do we get 1,000 points? They're probably timing it. How do we get 1,000 points? Well, we do get 1,000 points if we cap a base. Right. A is still not captured. Shall we go towards A? Yeah, let's go towards A. And Tulip is in a bit of problems because he doesn't have the gun elevation to get the shot in at first. They managed to get a second shot in on the T-34-2G T-44 is behind the building. The T-34 misses a shot. Can you shoot him now? No, there's a rock. Get him. Just in time. Just in time. Come on, mate, behind the rock now. The T-44 think, oh, my teammate just exploded. Shall I go in? Shall I try to clear this tank? Yeah, I tried. Fortune favors the brave. And it does make for some great gameplay. Thank you very much, Toelamp, for sending me this video in this game, and it's an oldie as you can see, but well worth watching anyways, and a well deserved ace. 7 kills, 1574 base XP. That's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, Universe. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Martin Dogger. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you all on the next video. Cheers and happy tanking.